Watch this, and then we'll talk about it.
Can y'all tell me why there's 400,000 people in a group, a racist group, that is going around, and when black families or black people come into their restaurants and they're the servers and they're the white servers, they're all working together and going to the back and bringing your food out, but it's not coming out regular. They're putting their saliva in your food, y'all. They are putting their saliva and whatever else that they want to put in y'all's food because you're dark-skinned. Huh?
When white people tell you stuff, you have to believe them. She's telling us that because she knows it to be true, that there's a lot of white people out here doing that, spitting in our food and putting things in our food just because we're black. And so you have to be careful. It really annoys me. It's like even eating out's not safe being black. Like, it's wild. But anyways, I just be careful out there. Be safe. It's ridiculous. It really is. Hate. It's so sad. It really is.
How sick and twisted do you have to be to do something like these individuals did? And why do I say that? Because 3 South Carolina Wendy's employees were arrested and charged with food tampering. And what they did was so sick and disgusting, it'll make you think twice before you stop into a fast food restaurant again. Have a listen to this for yourself.
3 employees at a Wendy's in Union County are accused of tampering with a customer's order after allegedly spitting in the food and serving it after it had been in the trash.
So basically, a customer in the drive-thru complained about their order, gave the order back to these individuals right here. These individuals then proceeded to pull food from the trash, spit in it, rewrap it, and give it back to the customer that complained in the first place. All 3 have been charged with alleged food tampering, giving me just one more reason not to go and visit a fast food establishment anytime soon.
Texas Roadhouse is facing backlash. This is because there's a Facebook group that's going on with their current employees that are saying that they're targeting black customers specifically and basically messing with their food, including spitting in their food and sabotaging it before it gets to their the place that they're sitting, basically the restaurant. They have now issued a statement, and I'm just going to read it. Due to us losing our verification, our comments are not being seen. At Texas Roadhouse, we are committed to creating an environment where our guests are treated with respect and unreasonable hospitality. We do not tolerate discrimination, harassment, or mistreatment of any kind, and we expect our roadies to treat every guest with dignity and care. Our commitment to the communities in which we serve remain unchanged. Provide legendary food, legendary service, to every guest who walks through our doors. And the reason why I feel like this is baloney, because you haven't mentioned anything about the staff members that basically create this Facebook page to just spew hate and just ruin their customers' experience as well, because anyone that has been found on that page, even if they leave or whatever and stuff, needs to be investigated. And when they are investigated, they need to be fired. I don't care how long they've been there. They need to leave permanently, because that would be showing you're standing up for the racism that the customers have faced as well. And you could also be sued as well, regardless, because this is discriminatory anyway. But just the fact that they were so comfortable to create a Facebook group thinking that they wouldn't be outed as well and continue on having a safe space for them to spread their hate is insane. I don't know what the next outcome will be for Texas Roadhouse, because obviously they've said that they tried to address it, but because they're not verified, people couldn't see it. But we're tired of people saying, we like these flimsy apologies, flimsy statements, but no action is being taken.
If you black, don't eat at Texas Roadhouse, man. Don't go there, bruh. So I guess in Facebook, there's this group chat of these white supremacist people, and it's like 400,000 of them, bro. That's a lot of people. And I think majority of them are like servers. And they said if they got black customers, they gonna do stuff to your food. Our food? You can't even eat safe? They gonna lick it. It got so bad, Texas Roadhouse had to make a statement about it. Just because you made that statement don't mean I'm still going. Hell no. To mess with a person's food that's paying for it? Even if they're not paying for it, to mess with someone's food is the highest level of disrespect. And those people in the group chat, they say they hate black people so much, but they're so obsessed. They're always thinking about ways to mess with them, ways to do this, ways to do that. I'm like, if I hate something, I'm not trying to think about something.
So apparently a racist group chat on Facebook emerged where they're admitting to doing stuff to black people's food at Texas Roadhouse and Logan's. I'm really glad that this was brought up because do y'all remember like probably around this time last year that a black family went to Texas Roadhouse and they found staples in their biscuits? I know with every fiber of my being that this has been going on for much longer than we think. They said that it started around the time that the Carmelo Anthony trial started. Okay, boom. That not like just a couple months ago before earlier this year, right? We have to start pulling our money back from these corporations because here's the truth, right? And we can be mad at Texas Roadhouse all we want to, but here's the truth. This is how big business really works. We have to really start thinking about corporations for what they are. We have to really start thinking about white supremacy for what it is, right? Racism for what it is. Corporation, a business of that size, of that conglomerate, is just a bunch of individuals with their own morals, their own prejudices, and their own biases working for a corporation, creating a culture and a system. That is how white supremacy works, right? Everyone's like, well, I'm not racist and da 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 da. What is the system? The system is the individuals who hold biases or in positions that affect our everyday lives. So the only way to really defeat white supremacy and racism is for us to start being the system ourselves. We have to start creating our own systems, our own food places, our own grocery stores, our own agriculture, our own everything. This is not just white people. Like, I'm not just saying.
So what's going on, everybody? I hope that you're doing well today and you are welcome to yet another episode. So guys, people need to look into so many things, especially the black people, and it's becoming so difficult because in whatever angle you try to dodge this bullet, it still finds you. Because tell me why there is this restaurant at Texas Roadhouse, you know. So there's a bunch of people who are talking on Facebook. There's a page apparently created on Facebook, and people are talking about how black people's food is getting tampered with. So this is the point where you go to a restaurant, for those people who love to go to eat into the restaurant. So you go to the restaurant and before you're served, your food is being maybe spitted on, your food is being stepped on, your food is being inserted some objects like staples, and they're doing this to black people. Actually, they're not doing this to any other person or any other race. They're only targeting the black people. And these are people who have come across this YouTube, actually there's not YouTube but Facebook page where people are confessing literally that they're doing that, and the management is aware that these people are tampering with black people's food, to be specific. And I'm like, how would you be like that? Like, that is it's so diabolical to me. It's very diabolical, and you must be insane for you to be able to do actually that to a fellow human being. You know, here I wouldn't even want to talk about being racist and all that, because this is beyond racism, and it's becoming a matter of in whose hands are black people safe. Black people cannot be safe anywhere in this world, and it's going to be evident that no matter what you try, they're always going to target you in one way or another. Yeah, and it's not only one restaurant that this has been reported. It has been reported into so many multiple other restaurants where black people's food are being tampered with. Because let's say, for example, food in restaurants, it's already expensive, I would say so. So if you're spending your money to get a certain service, it's just so humane. Like, go with the code of conduct. The restaurant, like, you actually maybe went to school to become a server, you went to do hotelier, something like that. Sometimes I feel like it's just okay for you as an individual to use the code of conduct, you know, because a restaurant is where most of the people, like, you know, they're coming in and they're expecting this service. And in most cases, they will even come with their families. They will even carry their kids, to come and enjoy the food, which apparently they're not getting for free. Remember, these people are paying for the services, but then again, that is not what they're getting. Yeah. So just imagine, like, in a normal usual location, you just enter a random restaurant, and because you're black, your food is going to be spit on, your food is going to be stepped on, your food is going to be inserted some other objects, your food is going to be handled by dirty hands, and they just comfortably bring it to you for you to eat. Tell me, what kind of disrespect is that? Because right now I call it disrespect, because this is beyond. Yeah, this is beyond. And it's just terrifying to see these people like doing that, and they're comfortable, and a whole restaurant that has management. You cannot tell me that as a supervisor, like you have a supervisor in this particular restaurant, and you don't supervise how your workers are handling food, which basically should be hygienic. And in most cases, that is the reason why you go to a restaurant and you come out there, you have food poisoning. You come out there, your stomach is just bloated, like you're not really feeling well. So ladies and gentlemen, this is scary. It's just something that is out of this world, and I feel like that is so diabolical. Like, if you are an individual and you're able to do that to a fellow human being, I mean, what other more could you do? So ladies and gentlemen, just in case you're new here, my name is Yvonne, and you're welcome to being part of my online family. I really appreciate you, and please subscribe, because that is the only way you can support me to be able to be bringing you such content and make you aware of what is going on actually. Yes, and leave a comment down below, and you know how we do. Until next time.